Imagine, if you will, a Formula One team that in the blink of an eye went from the brink of oblivion to the pinnacle of motorsport glory. A team that was bought for the price of a cup of coffee, £1 to be exact. This is the story of Brawn Gp, the underdog that defied the odds and dominated the 2009 Formula One season. In late 2008, the Formula One world was shaken by the news that Honda, one of the sport's major players, was pulling out. The global financial crisis had taken its toll, and the Japanese giant could no longer justify its expensive F1 program.
Honda's Formula One team looks set to be rebranded in the new season. Now, a senior figure within the team has said that they will be on the starting grid in a few weeks' time.
Ross Brawn, the technical mastermind who had engineered numerous championships with Ferrari alongside Michael Schumacher, stepped in. With just £1 and a wealth of experience, Brawn took the reins, transforming the team into Brawn Gp.
I need a dollar, that's what I need. Hey, hey.
The Brawn BGP 001 was no ordinary car. At the heart of its success was a clever interpretation of technical regulations, particularly the use of the double diffuser. This design innovation provided significantly more downforce than its competitors, giving the car extraordinary grip in the corners. During winter testing, the F1 paddock was stunned by Brawn GP's pace. Jenson Button and Rubens Barrichello, the team's drivers, were consistently at the top of the timesheets. The question on everyone's mind was, could they maintain this form when the season began? The 2009 season kicked off in Australia, and Brawn GP immediately made history. Jenson Button took pole position, with Barrichello lining up alongside him in second. The race itself was a fairy tale. Button led from start to finish, securing the team's first win in its very first race. Barrichello, despite a chaotic start, finished second, giving Brawn GP a dream 1-2 finish. The next race in Malaysia proved more challenging. Torrential rain caused the race to be red flagged, but not before Button established himself as the man to beat. He took his second consecutive win, albeit only half points were awarded due to the shortened race. Still, the Brawn GP team was leading both the Drivers' and Constructors' Championship. The Bahrain GP saw Button claim his third win of the season, with strategic brilliance and the BGP 001's superior performance shining through. By now, it was clear that Brawn GP was not just a flash in the pan, they were genuine contenders for the championship. Button and Brawn GP were also able to secure wins in Spain, Monaco, and Turkey. However, Red Bull Racing, with their young star Sebastian Vettel, was emerging as Brawn GP's main rival. Vettel, in a car designed by legendary Adrian Newey, began to push Button and Brawn GP harder than ever before. As the European leg of the season progressed, Brawn GP's early dominance started to wane. The team struggled with tire temperatures and cooler conditions, a weakness that Red Bull exploited. In races like the British and German Grand Prix, Button could only manage point finishes, while Vettel and Webber started to close the gap in the championship standings. The team dug deep, working tirelessly to understand and rectify the car's issues. By the time the season reached Valencia for the European Grand Prix, Button and Brawn GP were back in form, securing vital points to maintain their championship lead. As the season moved towards its climax, the pressure on Button and Brawn GP intensified. Vettel and Red Bull continued to pose a threat, but Button's consistency saw him keep a firm grip on the championship lead. In Japan, Button's conservative approach secured valuable points, while Vettel's win kept the championship battle alive. It all came down to Brazil. This race would determine if Brawn GP's fairytale could have a perfect ending. Starting from 14th on the grid, Button drove a masterful race, overtaking car after car, finishing 5th, which was enough to clinch the World Championship. Brawn GP had done the unthinkable. They were champions in their debut season. The 2009 season was a once-in-a-lifetime achievement. After just one season, Brawn GP had proven that with the right leadership, a revolutionary car design, and 2 determined drivers, anything was possible. The team's success did not go unnoticed. By the end of the year, Mercedes-Benz had purchased Brawn GP, laying the foundation for what will become the dominant force in Formula One for the next decade. In the world of Formula One, where millions are spent and the competition is fierce, Brawn GP's story is a reminder that sometimes all you need is one brilliant idea and the courage to see it through.